Hello everyone, School here, and I am back with some more Starcraft action, because Starcraft is amazing. Also going to move up my chair so that way I can't actually sit forward, so I won't mess up my back at the young age of 14. So as you can see, down in our bottom left corner, stacking his SCVs incredibly well, we have the Red Terran Lucifron. And in the top right-hand corner, stacking his probes, not as well as Lucifron is stacking his SCVs, but pretty good, pretty good. Nope, not supposed to be able to do that. Okay, whatever. We do have our blue Protoss NghtEnd. So, yeah, that's about it. And now that there's actually nothing to talk about, because we have a little bit before the players do anything of significance, I play Magic the Gathering a little bit. Not often, but it's every once in a while. And I would just like to say that I cracked a few of the new Return to Ravnica packs, and it's really, really awesome. I very much enjoy Return to Ravnica. It's a pretty fun looking set. I got into the scene at my earliest, which was about like 6. I was about 6 years old when I started. And at the end, it was like the shift between, oh my god, there was like Lorwyn. I have Lorwyn cards, I have Kamigawa cards, and I have Ravnica cards. Lorwyn, of course, being just the Lorwyn set, Kamigawa being the Kamigawa block, and I think Ravnica is the first 2 Ravnica blocks. God, I don't remember. But even then, I didn't really know how to play the game, and now that I do, I'm really excited to get back into the scene. I might be going to a draft this Friday, hopefully, if I can get the money to do so. So, yeah, it'll be pretty cool. 2 barracks and a command center coming down for NghtEnd, or not NghtEnd, Lucifron. Pretty standard. I think he did this last game, only I think he started his command center... No. I think he started the first barracks earlier. But, what else? There could be reasons. Whereas with NghtEnd, he is just about to get up with expansion. No. Microing his Zealot against this SCV does not get the SCV, but is about to throw down the expansion, is banking up quite a bit of minerals. Lucifron trying to micro that SCV. And NghtEnd not going to kill it. I mean, he had a good chance there, but I suppose not. He was going to try and hide the SCV. Nope. Second expansion is now getting SCVs transferred to it. Only 2 so far. I'm pretty sure the rest are just going to be made. Nope, 3rd SCV being transferred. And a factory going down for Lucifron. So, this may be for a... This isn't for mech. We're not in HOTS. This isn't for mech. You can't mech versus Protoss. Actually, I don't think you can mech versus Protoss anyway in HOTS because they removed the Warhound. But whatever. So this will probably be starport play. Whereas from NghtEnd, we have a Robo and a second gateway coming down. Warp gate is almost done. And the Nexus did just now complete. So he will be having 2 probes produced at a time. We'll be quickly saturating that base. Marines are pushing up the ramp. Did lose the Sentry, didn't lose the Zealot yet, also lost the Stalker. This could be bad. And is bad. One Marine dies to the Zealot. Another Marine dies to the Zealot. Final Marine dies to the Zealot, and if I'm correct, there were no pros killed. One worker killed, but that was the scouting worker. Pretty sure. So that was good. That was good for NghtEnd. Well, no, it wasn't. He lost a sentry and a stalker for 6 Marines. No, that probably wasn't a great trade. We do have a tech lab on our starport. Is getting out a Banshee as well as Cloak. And has 3 more barracks coming down. A Forge and a Twilight Council on the way from NghtEnd. I do think we saw him do this last game. And put them in a spot that was relatively the same, based on map and positioning, of course. Felt kind of the same, but whatever. And does have +1 armor on the way. Double engineering bay coming down from Lucifron. When's he going to start those upgrades? When he probably when he has enough gas. He's got enough. To start the upgrades? No. Okay. Does start +1 weapon. Blink is on the way for Stalkers. Of course. And NghtEnd. NghtEnd is getting Blink. I know there was controversy as to whether it would be Lucifron, but don't worry guys, NghtEnd is the one getting Blink. Stim pack on the way for Lucifron. Will really help out in those fights as long as he has some medevacs. Does not have his rally point set. Yep, now he does. Templar Archives for our lovely NghtEnd. Marauder production is on the way. Normal. Combat Shield is also on the way for Lucifron, so he will have those Marines will have 15 health after 2 stims instead of just 5. Banshee coming in. Observer is right there. And Lucifron backs out. Immortal on the way for NghtEnd. As well as Storm. Medevac production has begun for Lucifron, so he will be able to help those Marines out after they stim, which will be nice, as well as the Marauders, I suppose. He's not following it with an... Oh, yeah, he is. I missed that Observer. Does reveal Blink, though. That might be big. Ghost Academy on the way for Lucifron. And this might just go the same way the last game did. Where Lucifron, or NghtEnd, gets up some Immortals and some Archons and then just dies because he doesn't have any shield swords. Banshee will not go down. Does just barely get away. And no more Banshees are on the way. Mobius Reactor is on the way for the Ghost, as well as Zealot Charge for NghtEnd, and +2 armor. Weapons has not been researched yet. Is not getting a shield upgrade for his Immortal, or Immortals, I suppose. And there is pushing on the third. Third was cancelled. Storm goes down. I'm not sure how much damage it actually did. I don't think it was a lot, though. Command Center about to finally be built on the 3rd for Lucifron, and NghtEnd does see his opponent's army. So he does know that they haven't left yet. But is not going in to defend this space. And Lucifron could end up taking it out if NghtEnd's not careful. Lucifron, microing. NghtEnd's Zealots did catch a good bit of flack from that storm. Otherwise, I think NghtEnd might be losing this engagement. And even with the Archon coming in, well, no, Lucifron is losing the engagement, but I think Lucifron might have had a better... No. NghtEnd stayed pretty well. Let's see. Not what I'm looking for. Units lost? Yeah, resources lost. Yeah. So NghtEnd might not have come out great on that last battle. Although 300 of that is to be attributed to canceling of this Nexus, but still not too great for NghtEnd right now. Fourth base coming down for Lucifron. It's getting an orbital and grabbing the rich Vespine geyser. Lucifron going to chase down NghtEnd's army here. Will lose a little bit for his efforts. Archon taking an EMP to the face, but doesn't do all that much. Does 100 damage to shields and the energy of units. Okay. That would be kind of... But he does have a fourth base down, so I'm going to have to give the advantage to him. Not only does he have a fourth base down, but he's also got 2 more command centers on the way. As well as +3/+2 coming in, and Vikings in the mix, and adding Vikings to the mix. Going to very easily counter NghtEnd's Colossus. NghtEnd is getting Thermal Lance as well as ground armor, or ground weapons level 2. Does not have armor level 3, or shields level 1. And ship weapons level 1 is coming in for NghtEnd. Or Lucifron, not NghtEnd. NghtEnd looked like he might be thinking about pushing, but is just clearing out the watchtower. Oh, is going to take an expansion with this base. Which will put him 2 expansions up of NghtEnd. And I don't know. I think NghtEnd might be at a loss here. This is not necessarily going quite in his favor. I mean, he's mined out his main base for the most part. About 120 on those mineral fields. Ooh. Yeah, and 200 up except for 1 in Lucifron's mineral fields, so... Yeah, whereas here it's like from 100 to 200, and in some cases even lower. So I don't know what NghtEnd's going to do here. He's going to have to max. But he's going to need to get a really good, really efficient trade. Because Lucifron has up a 5th base? Yeah, Lucifron has up his 5th base now. 199 to 187 in supplies right here. 3-3 coming up for Lucifron. Whereas 3-3 is, while it is coming up for NghtEnd, 3 weapons is quite a ways away. He could chrono it. But it might take quite a bit of time. Now, NghtEnd has not scouted this. Actually, hasn't even scouted the 3rd base. And a nuke is coming out for Lucifron, so we will be seeing some nuke action. 2 Templar dying for NghtEnd. That's never good. And 3-3 weapons still, or 3 weapons still on the way for NghtEnd. 3 armor on the way for Lucifron. But Lucifron does have the upgrade advantage here in 10 seconds.